Okay, so yesterday I took off a couple of the arms, so the corm arms, so that the corm is still in there. But I took off some of the foliage because it had roots around it so that I could plant them in Mother's Day garden bed, thinking, oh, let me help it out because it still looks empty. It's not filling out with the corns that I was given on Mother's Day, and some of the leaves were scorched, even though this pot was in the greenhouse. So the greenhouse gets up to about 135 degrees. It is insane. So I moved it outside of the greenhouse, and that's why those wisterias are just neon. They get lots of sun, and they were scorched. I mean, I don't know how they survived, but they seem to like it in there. And now I have moved them outdoors. Well, this one was outdoors, and she is doing a little bit of a struggle. So I'ma see how she recovers. So she was in a pot. Where is that other pot? She was and I think with the other corms that I was trying to separate, and she's doing a little bit of struggle. I think she may have been injured during the process of me trying to separate the big corms, just take them apart. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see about her. But the tap root, that strong root, they are like, I have so much confidence now that I have seen the root because it is solid, and I'm hoping to have beautiful, beautiful purple wisteria flowers everywhere next year because that root was strong. I like seeing it. I should have did a video on it, but I do not want to redisturb it. If I change about if I move this other messy pot that I have, which I think I'm going to give. Here, I'm gonna show you this other messy pot. So this pot is just full of just random corms that no, not corms, husk. So cannas that I pulled from over here, but they didn't look well. So I was going to take them and give them away, but after the struggle to get them out, they didn't look pretty. So I just put them in this pot, and they're trying to come back, but not so much. But anyway, the wisteria on the other side of it, so where it has the little it kind of looks like orangey, and where something is treating it like a snack. So if I switch this pot around and I pull that wisteria out, I will take a picture or do a video of the root system on that, because I was just like, yes, 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 yes. My wisteria is going to survive. So I want to give it as much nutrients as it needs. I want to give it whatever it needs because I wanted to survive all this summer and then over winter and then next year be so bountiful that I can start sharing. Well, it might take about 3 years, but I'm hoping um, she is, or all of them. I call most plants a she, so I do apologize. But I'm hoping they all just are so beautiful. And again, this is gifts from my friend, and I just got some seed pods, and not all of them have survived. Some of them I don't know where I planted them, so it's going to be a surprise. And some of them I did start at work, and I ended up giving that whole batch to a coworker because his was eaten by, I don't know, some creatures in his yard, ate them all. But it's good. It's good. You can start plants for your friends and coworkers, It's amazing. It's amazing. So if everybody likes plants, I'm happy with it. So as many people as I can get to like plants, I'm trying. I will do just that. But let me see here. I thought I had another wisteria hiding out somewhere else. There is some in my spider plant pot, which I'm not separating that spider plant because it gives off life on the top, and that spider plant, let's go over there while I'm talking about it. That spider plant will remain in this pot for several years to come because I went up 4 inches as opposed to the 2 that I normally do. Matter of fact, oh no, I think I went up 6 inches because the pot that it was in, it was a small pot and it wasn't this deep. So not only did I go with a deeper pot, I went with more than this plant would have needed. So it is staying in this pot for minimum 4 years. And I think so far she likes it in this pot. Her tips are getting a little, I see some browning of the tips, and that's because I was trying not to water her. But I would water her, you know, when she first got out here, because of the sunlight situation. So she went from fluorescent lights to direct sunlight, and I was trying to just make sure she could sustain it, and so far so good, she has. But my wisteria is there, and then there's another one here, and then there's another one on the other side here. What was that? I don't know. I think I saw a little lizard. So I'm gonna step around because I don't want that little lizard on me. Okay, so wisteria there. So I may move those wisteria out somewhere else now that I know the roots are actually, well, I guess the amount of foliage I'm seeing, it's a good indicator that the roots are actually doing well. So, oh, let me show y'all this one more thing, and then I am gonna go back inside and start some other projects. Oh, let me show you 2 more things. Okay, so I have 1, 2, like that little baby one is dried out. There's one that's dried out there, so I'm probably going to snap that one off. But I have 1, 2, and 3 squash. So now I think I need to put that bigger squash on something because it is damp right now and I don't want her to decay. So I might need to put maybe something under there to hold her up. I don't know. I'm gonna research that. And then I have some little nasty going on this vine here, which I don't like. You see that little nasty? I saw that last year with my pumpkin, and it was some kind of, one of my TikTokers told me what it was, and I'm gonna have to go back to that video so that way I can treat it this year. So it's not oozing at the moment, but it was orange ooze that it was giving off last year, and I'm gonna find that video because it is making that one vine, you see where all the little yellow flowering is, it's a part of that one, and I don't want it to hurt the rest of the plant. So I'm gonna try to get that under control because I just spotted that. And then my wisteria stick that we're no longer calling stick because she has life flowing through her. I am going to show you that, but it is going to be a beast getting over there now with pumpkin taking over so well. Okay, I'm gonna try to zoom in.